there, Capricorn, and welcome to your August 2020 Love Tarot reading. You have the AC and the fans on. It's very hot here, so I hope that you can hear me. Alright, so let's get started. I am going to go ahead. I usually go with the deck that calls to me, so we'll start with this beautiful deck. I use it a lot for personal reading, so it's a little bit bent, but what is in the cards for Capricorn for their August, for the rest of August, for their love life? What is in the cards for Capricorn for the rest of August, for their love life? Single or partnered. Can be interchangeable. I usually don't feel that my tarot readings would resonate with the moons as much because I'm primarily focusing on the personality of Capricorn. Capricorn is a very strong sign. I still feel the moon would be slightly separate here, although you are opposite Cancer. So let me know, Capricorn moons, if you're in here, if you do resonate with this. For the rest of you, I don't really read for cross watchers, so anyways, enough about that. What is going on with Capricorn's love life? What is going on for Capricorn's love life the rest of August 2020? The Six of Cups. So this can be this is either who you're with now, if you are in a relationship, or it's who's coming in right now. If you are single, there is someone from your past coming in here. Somebody very significant. And with the Three of Pentacles over the Six of Cups, we have here that, you know, this, if you are in this relationship, it's very stable and steady. No matter how long you've been together, you may have been together in a past life. With the Three of Pentacles over this, it's a very committed and solid. It has solid ground. It seems like you two are very secure together. And if it's somebody new coming in, they're going to be coming in very quickly, within a few days usually is how I would read present time, if not now. And it may be someone from your past, but it's someone you are very confident in, that you feel very safe and secure with. You don't question or doubt them. So when they come around, you're gonna say, I feel like so far, we'll have to look more into it, of course, that you're gonna be very open to this person. Tell us a little more. Three of Wands at the root of the reading. Some of you could be traveling or taking short trips, you know, around your area, staying kind of local within an hour or two. But you definitely are either headed towards this person, or this person is coming back from the past to where you are. In the deep past, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is a wish fulfillment card. It can be a card of a little bit of immaturity or selfishness too, kind of just wanting to get what you want. But it also could be that this person that this is all coming, the influence in the past that this is all coming out of, is a time where you felt really fulfilled, like you had everything that you wanted and needed, was you know, what this relationship brings up for you, or you're sort of manifesting from those happy times, and that's why this is coming in. And also maybe you're actually remembering these times you had with this person from your past. And if you've been with someone for a while, this could be what sustains you too. It's just a lot of great memories, a lot of maybe short distance travel and trips that you two may have shared. So what is going to be the outcomes for Capricorn August, rest of August love life? What is going to be, that one slipped out. Right. So we have the moon in reverse in the coming days and weeks. So even though, you know, you're very emotionally connected to this person, Cups is all about that, maybe in your own emotional life, you're going to feel a little bit disconnected, or not disconnected, but sort of introverted, like you're going in healing, possibly. There could be some healing taking place in this relationship. The moon is more about your intuition, getting in touch with your emotions. So in reverse, it could be also about you being sort of disconnected from yourself. I feel like for some of you, it could be that this is sort of a codependent union, and I don't feel like there's any toxicity in it, but it could be sometimes, you just have to step back and recharge your own batteries, emotionally, especially here with the moon in reverse. So don't be surprised if in the coming days and weeks you just kind of need a little time for yourself. Even though your relationship is good, it's not anything to worry about, like where you need to second guess the relationship or feel guilty, that you're abandoning your partner, because sometimes you just need to take that time to take care of yourself. Now in the next month or two, the outcome is the Four of Cups. So the way that this is all going to play out is that if you don't take this time to nurture your own emotions, kind of take your focus off of this relationship a little bit, whether you're together or someone you're interested in, or someone coming in that could kind of, when you really start to get into a new relationship with someone, even if you've already known them in the past, you could tend to put all of your energy into that relationship because it's exciting and new and fun. So if you do that, your battery will be drained and you'll kind of close down emotionally towards this person. Now, that may not make or break the relationship, but it could make you feel a little uncomfortable and possibly plant seeds of doubt in your mind that may not affect you now, but could grow and down the later affect you. But I want to give some clarifiers to that card just to kind of see, if this is a temporary state for most of you, or what is the feeling here for that. So I'm going to go ahead and use this deck. It's a Russian deck I got at this really cool psychic shop in the greater LA area called Psychic Eye, and I translated a lot of the cards because I speak like 5 words in Russian. So I want to ask more about the moon here. Why is the moon here in reverse for Capricorn in August of 2020? Travel journey in reverse. So here, you are traveling around, you could be going to see your person could be coming to you, or you could be traveling in your general area. Usually it's not too far, it's not a few hours or a foreign country or anything like that. It's usually in your neighborhood, your country. So if here you're kind of at the root of the reading, this is all centered around that. And then here we have traveling, which would sort of be this equivalent card in this deck. So in reverse. So now we have it in reverse. There could be, for some of you, I feel like a smaller group of you, that you've been maybe having a long distance relationship that's not too far. I mean, even if it's more than a 2-hour drive, it's probably not more than a 2 or 3 hour flight. So even though you've been having that, there may be part of why you may feel a little hurt or in your emotions is because with this travel or journey card, see, there's like a horse and buggy and they're going kind of fast, like they're driving somewhere. In reverse, then you could feel a little disappointed, like maybe you two see each other every other weekend and you don't get to see them next weekend, or maybe even if you live together, you are together, maybe you guys had plans to go somewhere and now you can't go. And so this would just be that time to take to yourself to get your moon upright again and align with yourself. So don't beat yourself up about it or feel guilty if it doesn't work out as planned. It just means the universe is sort of giving you a break, I feel like. And so we don't want this to happen. So let's get a little more clarity how to stir away from Capricorn sort of shutting out from this great connection that they have emotionally. This is the Sun in this deck, and boyfriend, lover. The reason I flip them when I take them out. So this is a boyfriend, but if you're dealing with a female, it also can translate to lover. So it's sort of like your sweetheart, I would say. This is like the sweetheart card in this deck, and this is the Sun. So there's just really working on your heart chakra and sending a lot of light to your person. Like even if you're laying next to them or another room where you haven't met them yet, when you're laying in bed at night, just really trying to get in that feeling place of love and like pure love, and tapping into your heart chakra, because the Sun brings in a lot of power and energy. So you can really not just recharge your battery, but really elevate yourself to new levels just like by doing vibrational work, just raising your vibration, like can be so simple sometimes, whether it's chanting or meditating. You know, you don't even have to visualize. I would just really get in the feeling place of how you want to feel with this person. So when you're feeling a little down, like you want to cut off from them, sort of take a little time to yourself wherever you can find it, and like get into tune with them, you know, like a musical kind of vibration, sort of just really feel that positive emotion. And if you are with someone and everything's good, but you've been together for a long time, and so you just get flustered like you need to be alone, take that alone time to really feel that vibration of love and remember how love feels, whether it's somebody, you know, from your past that you really had a lot of satisfaction from. You just really, I feel like you can vibrate like that, Capricorn, this week. You can vibrate really, really high. So now is time to get into my favorite part of the reading, which is to see how your person is feeling and what they're going to do about it, and vice versa. So some of these cards are a little bit graphic, so I have marked this video as 18 and over. But I do want to pull a card from you, Capricorn, from the Lover's Oracle, so that I can, you know, get a feel for a little bit more about the theme of this reading and what's going on with you present time, Capricorn. So let's see here. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So yes, especially for those of you just meeting someone now, or you're going to be meeting someone in the coming days and you're very excited about it, and if it's someone from your past, you really know how it's going to feel. But yes, if you just jump all in and you don't, you know, sort of, you know, balance it with your own usual routine, if you just modify your routine too quickly to accommodate that other person, then you're going to feel very drained, and it, you know, worst case scenario, have doubts. So wait, and you know, meet this person, but know that they're going to be in your life for a while, or may have been, and even if you hadn't seen them in a long time, they're not going to be going anywhere, so you don't have to, you know, change your whole life to accommodate them. Basically, like I already said. But I want to pull one more card. Sorry about that. Went off on a little tangent. Or I pull this one a lot, you guys and gals. And all right. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. I think I pulled that for at least like 5 signs already. So wait, and you know, you can't make a right or wrong choice. So if you decide, you know, I need a little time to myself, even though I really want to dig into this relationship, I don't want it to lose its momentum. Either way, no matter whether you're meant to be, if you are meant to be, then it won't matter. You know, the small decisions won't have such a big impact as they usually do in life, or can at times in love, because this is destined to be. So it's not going to matter if you know, I feel like I'm just feeling a lot of guilt from some of you Capricorns, like if you kind of do your own thing, that you're abandoning, you know, your person. And especially in the beginning when you're excited about them, I just feel like you're going to fight your impulse to get that time to yourself, and you're going to end up feeling a little uptight. Okay, so back to the more graphic deck. I like this one, is beautiful. How is Capricorn's person of interest or significant other feeling about them at this time? How is Capricorn's significant other or person of interest feeling about them at this time? We have the Hierophant jump out. So a lot of you are dealing with a Taurus, or you could be dealing with a lawyer. So your person is feeling like either you are very stable and solid and steady, like that 3 of Pentacles that we saw, or they feel very committed to you, or they are quite literally a Taurus or a lawyer and feel like that. But they just, you gotta watch out with them, because if it's not how they're feeling about you and it's how they're feeling about themselves, because like we saw that 9 of Cups card in the past, that can be a little bit of selfishness. So for a small percentage of you could be dealing with someone who's a little bit of a narcissist or egoic, where it's all about them. So they're like, all they care about is themselves. So that's how they're feeling, is just focused on themselves. which isn't really ideal, so do be aware of that. But I feel like that still gives you this sense of security, like you know them and you know how they are, because this is a very predictable character and it's someone that you know, right? Unless you're one of the singles that is waiting for someone, then the person that you're waiting for really is ready to commit in their life. They feel like they want to find a partner and settle down, or even if it's not like the traditional relationship that they're looking for, they know what they want, and the universe is bringing you two together, so you will be vibrating. That's like why there's the two women here, like you'll be vibrating, you'll be matches, you'll be, you know. Okay, so how is Capricorn's person going to behave, or what action are they going to take in regards to their feelings towards Capricorn? How is Capricorn's person going to behave, or what are they going to do about it? My favorite part, about how they are feeling about Capricorn. Ace of Wands. So I'm pulling this card a lot lately too, but the Ace of Wands is, you know, a big, new, passionate beginning, very physically passionate beginning in love. It's very sincere and genuine. It has tons of potential. It's not like one of those romances where, you like my Mars square Jupiter, if you've ever watched any of my astrology videos, where they hit it off and it burns really hot and blows out. This is like that warm, you know, you can trust that it's going to last a while, and there's a lot of momentum here to bring you two together. And if you are together, your person, since this is what they're going to do, could just be, you know, usually it's like Ace of Swords is a proposal, but they could just be coming towards you much more aggressively, or, you know, like, I want you, maybe very affectionately. And the other thing that the Ace of Wands is reminding me of here from the traditional deck, and then you see here it kind of looks like she's with child. So I am getting, I feel like there's going to be one of you that watches this video that you're going to be conceiving a child. And it could even be this person, what they're going to do about it, for maybe a little bit higher of a percent, but not many more of you. Your person wants to impregnate you. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if the one person that finds out they're pregnant in the next couple weeks isn't a boy, because it's a very phallic card. So I feel like that child might be coming through from somewhere. I know it's crazy, but I just have to say what I pick up on. So what is going to be the result of how Capricorn's significant other or person of interest is feeling about them and their intentions toward them? What they're going to try to do is come in very passionate and strong. What is going to be the result of that, or the outcome of that? Temperance in reverse. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign here with the Ace of Wands, if not a Taurus, but Temperance in reverse can also be, this could be Sagittarius, Temperance, but in reverse, it's like a lack of patience. So the result is going to be, this is going to be for a good percentage of you, and if you have been with this person for a while, then it could just be things are starting over again, like in a really hot and heavy way. And if it's someone from your past, like I said, you know, this is going to be like, if you had a honeymoon phase back then, it's going to be just like that, or even maybe even more intense than the first time that you met. But it's going to cause impatience. A lot of impatience is going to be the result. And this could be on their end, your end, or both. But yes, yeah. And, okay. So what is Capricorn going to do? How is Capricorn feeling about their person at this time? Either the person that they're wanting to meet, or the person that they're with, or the person that they'll be reuniting with in the coming days. Two fell out here, so I'll take them both. You're feeling like the King of Pentacles, very Capricorn of you. Capricorn is the King of Pentacles. So in yourself, you feel very solid and secure and stable, and like you're mature and ready to handle something real, and you know, you're reliable and everything like that. And you could even be feeling about your person that they are this way. You know, the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles are very similar to each other. The King of Pentacles is sort of like late Aries through Taurus season. So with the Hierophant, that's Taurus. So it's a lot of the same qualities. You know, he is a king here, and he is more of a priest or lawman. And then over this we have the Hermit in reverse. So you two, even though you're kind of going about it in this slow and sensual, earthy way, like, you know, a Capricorn or a Taurus would, you really don't feel like Virgo part of it where you have to retreat or isolate. But that's why you're not feeling like you have to, but that's why I'm here to tell you that you're going to need to. Even if you're feeling really excited, you know, you don't want to burn the candle too quickly. Even if it's a candle that's meant to last for many, many years or life, you just don't want to overdo it and then make it a more negative vibration or state of being. Can be harder to get out of if you gain momentum towards doubts and worries and frustrations. So what is Capricorn going to do about this, you know, very stable, steady relationship? Being very open, but feeling a lot of passion and heat coming in from their person. And, you know, some impatience from both sides possibly, or one or the other. That could be vice versa. What is Capricorn going to do? What action are they going to take towards their person? We have the Knight of Swords. So you are, and it's in reverse, so you are not going to be reaching out to them or communicating with them, or at least not expressing your true thoughts. I feel like this is really a very physical relationship with the fire here, and then a very earthy and grounded one as well. So this, you know, swords represents verbal communication. So you kind of feel like you can go with the flow here. Like you don't have to, you two don't need to really define the relationship. And even you will feel that way if it's someone new that comes in. You won't feel this need to rush or figure out where it's going or talk about the future. It's just going to be very chill, relaxed, passionate. And it's going to be sort of relaxing, kind of get you out of your head, especially if you're a Capricorn that has any sort of Mercury in your chart, like from Gemini or Virgo. It's going to, this relationship's really going to relax you, where you don't even feel the need to do that. For a lot of Capricorns, you wouldn't, right? So you're not going to be, even if you're male, the one, you know, saying, hey, let's be together. You're sort of waiting that out, I feel, and just kind of moving into action with the Ace of Wands. Like the message doesn't even need to be sent. The message is already understood, whether it's you take a look in each other's eyes or it's like something beyond that where you've known each other before. But this is going to be all action forward. So what is going to be the outcome of all of this stuff in this scenario, with how Capricorn is feeling and behaving and how their person is feeling and behaving? They're all very steady and secure. You're going to be very relaxed but very impatient, very hot for each other. So not talking too much about it. How is this all going to play out? The Devil. All right. So he can be kind of a scary card, but the Devil is Capricorn, right? So this represents you. You know, if there is selfish energy here, or they feel you're selfish, you're staying in yourself. Like, you're going to stay centered because you're not going to give too much of yourself, but you're very solid here. This is very committed. But, you know, I feel like they may be feeling impatient for most of you, and you're staying very centered about it. And you will, after this reading, as a result, also go and take that time to yourself. So you're going to be feeling very secure and confident in yourself. I want to give one clarifier for the Devil here. What is this outcome as Capricorn? Be careful, for a few of you, it could be sort of a toxicity that can be represented, or a very like strict, restrictive nature, where there could be a little bit of control here with the Devil. So because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so Capricorns are always that way. Like, they have bold qualities that they can use. That's sort of in your arsenals, right? But you for the most part are not like Saturn, but you are very comfortable in Saturn's energy, where a lot of signs are not. So that's where it can get a little bit tense or toxic in regards to Saturn energy. So give me one more clarifier on the Devil. The Chariot. So for some of you, the outcome is that you're with a Cancer, and you have been with a Cancer, and you'll continue to move forward. We have the Capricorn and Cancer card here. So again, we saw that journey, you know, in reverse in the Three of Wands in the original spread. So here's that same, these two are on a chariot. It's just the inside view instead of outside as on the Russian deck was. So you two are still making, even if it's not a Cancer you're dealing with, a lot of progress and movement forward. And I do feel like if you've been together for a while, there's going to be really a breath of fresh new air coming in and like a lot of movement forward. And maybe a lot of great life changes as far as maybe expecting a child, or as far as maybe moving somewhere. Could even, yeah, that Ace of Wands could also represent, you know, how the journey for some of you could be stalled if you're kind of trying to see someone a little bit long distance. You know, this is maybe you two. Usually the Four of Wands would be moving in together, but for maybe a couple of you, you're actually going to be moving in together. So yes, this is great. I really want to get into, you know, the impatience here with Temperance, like who, you know, the details, who's being impatient and how that's going to affect things. And I want to see a little bit more into the future about this Chariot, where you two are headed. And I want to pull a few clarifiers on the Ace of Wands for this big new passionate beginning. And maybe check these two out also. So I'm going to do all of that in the extended reading. If you've ever had one before from another reader, you know that you go to Vimeo, but for me it's on psychicsgold.com, so you can click the link below and it'll take you there. The app is coming very soon, and it'll take you to the products page. And if you scroll down to below the personal readings, it says, the link will say personal extended readings. Then at the bottom will say Capricorn extended August 2020 love reading, and that's where you can join us to see more about what's going on here and look a little bit further. For the rest of you, I would love to pull a Lover's Oracle card, as well as for those of you that are transitioning with me over to the extended reading. I'm like, these ones are kind of difficult to shuffle, so okay. I'm just gonna, you guys can't see if I'm looking away. There we go. I got two. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Yeah, and so that kind of goes back to, like, I feel like you're really going to be radiating out of your heart chakra. And so don't get too analytical about how you're feeling, but really try to grasp that feeling. Like, what makes me feel good? So that you can return to it even when, you know, say the triggers of it aren't around. You know, you can have that memory, and instead of just remembering it in an analytical way, which is more of a Virgo energy anyway, but you can really feel that heart space. And the other one says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And so for a lot of you, this is a soulmate coming back. For some of you, it's like you can't control certain things with that Saturn energy we were talking about. So here, though, I really feel like with the swords, the air energy being in reverse, you're not going to try to. And again, this reading could help you to not go down that path, like emotionally, where you start to feel the wrong way and veer off a little bit, you know, from where it could have been going, like kind of going down a self-fulfilling prophecy sort of route, just by little doubts being sown. So don't let your mind sow doubts. Like, really look inside and like, okay, I don't like this, I like that, and, you know, moving forward with this Chariot, you know, Capricorn and Chariot. So even if you're single, really you can follow your heart here step by step, just by thinking about, you know, good feelings, what makes me feel good, and remembering things. And when you remember them, really trying to conjure up that good feeling about it. It's really going to warm you up and just really bring in this fire here, this wonderful relationship and energy. So thank you, Capricorn. I can't wait to get into the extended. And if you haven't yet, please do check out my big 144 series. It's where we cover all 12 suns and moons, and I even do the bonus of each rising for each sun moon combination at the end. So it's 1,728 dominant personalities in astrology. So I'll be getting a Capricorn Sun Aries Moon pretty soon, fairly soon. And you could subscribe to the channel if you'd like to check that out. For the rest of you, I'll see you in the extended so we can get into this. Thank you.